Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed at everything they try, while others face one problem after another? What makes the difference between people who give up when things get hard and those who keep trying until they reach their goals? The answer might surprise you. It's not about being smarter, richer, or luckier. The secret lies in something much simpler, yet more powerful than you might think. It's all about the way you think. Your thoughts are like seeds in a garden. Plant positive seeds, and you'll grow beautiful flowers. Plant negative seeds, and you'll grow weeds that make your life difficult. Every day you plant thousands of thoughts in your mind. Some help you grow stronger and happier. Others hold you back and make you feel worried, sad, or angry. Think about the last time you faced a challenge. Maybe you had to take an important exam, speak in front of a group, or deal with a difficult person. What thoughts went through your mind? Did you think, I can do this, or this is too hard for me? Did you focus on what could go right, or worry about what might go wrong? Most people don't realize how much their thoughts control their lives. They think that success and happiness just happen to some people and not to others. But this isn't true. You have more control over your life than you think. You can choose your thoughts, and when you choose better thoughts, you create a better life. This is the main idea behind The Power of Positive Thinking, a book that has helped millions of people around the world. Written by Norman Vincent Peale, this book teaches us that positive thinking isn't just about feeling good. It's a powerful tool that can help you solve problems, reach your goals, and live a happier, more successful life. But what exactly is positive thinking? Is it just pretending that everything is perfect when it's not? Many people think this is what positive thinking means, but they are wrong. Real positive thinking is much more practical and useful than that. Positive thinking means looking for solutions instead of focusing on problems. It means believing in yourself and your ability to handle whatever life brings you. It means choosing to see opportunities where others see only difficulties. It means training your mind to work for you instead of against you. In this article, we'll explore the key ideas from The Power of Positive Thinking and learn how you can use them to improve your own life. You'll discover practical techniques that you can start using today to think more positively and create better results in everything you do. Understanding positive thinking. Before we learn how to think positively, we need to understand what positive thinking really means. Many people have the wrong idea about this concept. They think it means ignoring problems or pretending everything is wonderful when it's not. This is not positive thinking. This is just denial. True positive thinking is realistic and practical. It means facing your problems honestly, but choosing to focus on solutions rather than complaints. When positive thinkers encounter difficulties, they don't pretend these difficulties don't exist. Instead, they ask themselves, how can I solve this problem? Or, what can I learn from this situation? Norman Vincent Peale explained that positive thinking works because of a simple principle. What you think about most often becomes your reality. If you constantly think about failure, you program your mind to notice opportunities for failure. If you think about success, your mind becomes alert to opportunities for success. This happens because your brain has a special function called the reticular activating system. This system filters the millions of pieces of information that come to you every day and decides what to pay attention to. When you focus on positive possibilities, your brain starts noticing more positive opportunities in your daily life. For example, imagine two people looking for a new job. The first person thinks, nobody will hire me. The economy is bad, and I don't have enough experience. The second person thinks, there are good opportunities out there. I just need to find the right one for me. The first person's brain will notice every news story about unemployment and every rejection letter. The second person's brain will notice job advertisements, networking opportunities, and success stories. Both people live in the same world, but they see completely different possibilities because they think differently. Positive thinking also affects how other people respond to us. When you believe in yourself and approach situations with confidence, other people can sense this energy. They are more likely to trust you, help you, and give you opportunities. On the other hand, if you approach situations with doubt and negativity, people can feel this too, and they may be less willing to work with you. This doesn't mean that positive thinkers never face problems or feel sad sometimes. Everyone experiences difficulties and negative emotions. This is normal and healthy. The difference is that positive thinkers don't let these temporary feelings control their long-term thinking patterns. The science behind positive thinking modern research has proven that Norman Vincent Peale was right about the power of positive thinking. Scientists have discovered that our thoughts actually change the physical structure of our brains. This process is called neuroplasticity, which means that our brains can create new connections and patterns throughout our lives. When you think positive thoughts repeatedly, you strengthen the neural pathways in your brain that support positive thinking. This makes it easier to think positively in the future. It's like creating a path through a forest. The more often you walk on the path, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. Research has also shown that positive thinking has many benefits for both mental and physical health. People who think positively tend to live longer, have stronger immune systems, and experience less stress. They also have better relationships, perform better at work, and feel more satisfied with their lives. One famous study followed a group of nuns for over 60 years. Researchers analyzed essays that the nuns had written when they were young and counted how many positive emotions they expressed. The nuns who wrote with more positive emotions lived an average of 10 years longer than those who expressed fewer positive emotions. Another study looked at how positive thinking affects performance in sports. Basketball players who visualized making successful shots before they practiced actually improved their shooting accuracy more than players who just practiced physically. This shows that positive mental practice can be almost as effective as physical practice. Scientists have also discovered that positive emotions help us think more creatively and solve problems more effectively. When we feel good, our brains work better. We can see more possibilities, make better decisions, and come up with more innovative solutions. Core principles from the book, The Power of Positive Thinking, present several key principles that can help anyone develop a more positive mindset. Let's explore the most important ones. Faith and belief. The first principle is developing faith in yourself and your abilities. Peale emphasized that you must believe you can achieve your goals before you can actually achieve them. This doesn't mean believing in unrealistic fantasies, but rather having confidence in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges. Many people limit themselves because they don't believe they deserve success or happiness. They think, people like me don't achieve big things, or I'm not smart enough to succeed. These limiting beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. When you change your beliefs about what's possible for you, you change what actually becomes possible. The power of prayer and meditation. Peel believed strongly in the power of prayer and quiet reflection. Even if you're not religious, spending time in quiet meditation or reflection can help calm your mind and connect you with your deeper wisdom. This practice helps you step back from daily worries and see the bigger picture of your life. During these quiet moments, you can visualize your goals, think about solutions to problems, and remind yourself of your strengths and values. This regular practice strengthens your positive thinking habits and helps you stay focused on what matters most. Overcoming fear and worry. Fear and worry are the biggest enemies of positive thinking. Everyone feels afraid sometimes, but successful people don't let fear stop them from taking action. Peel taught several techniques for dealing with fear and worry. One technique is to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen? Often, when you think about this honestly, you realize that even the worst-case scenario is something you could handle. This reduces the power that fear has over you. Another technique is to focus on the present moment instead of worrying about the future. Most of our worries are about things that might happen, not things that are actually happening right now. When you focus on what you can do today, worry naturally decreases. Positive visualization. Visualization means creating mental pictures of the success you want to achieve. Athletes use this technique to improve their performance, and business people use it to prepare for important meetings or presentations. When you visualize success regularly, your brain starts to believe that success is normal and expected. The key to effective visualization is to make your mental pictures as detailed and realistic as possible. Don't just think, I want to be successful. Instead, imagine exactly what your success will look like, feel like, and sound like. The more vivid your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Practical techniques for daily life. Understanding positive thinking is only the first step. To get real benefits, you need to practice specific techniques every day. Here are some practical methods you can start using immediately. Morning affirmations. Start each day by saying positive statements about yourself and your life. These are called affirmations. Instead of waking up and immediately thinking about your problems, spend a few minutes focusing on your strengths and goals. Examples of good affirmations include, I am capable of handling whatever today brings. I attract positive opportunities, and I am growing stronger and wiser every day. The key is to choose affirmations that feel authentic to you and repeat them with genuine feeling. Gratitude practice. Every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for from that day. They can be big things like getting a promotion or small things like enjoying a good meal. This practice trains your brain to notice positive experiences instead of focusing only on problems. Research shows that people who practice gratitude regularly become happier, more optimistic, and more satisfied with their lives. They also tend to have better relationships and better physical health. Reframing negative thoughts. When you notice yourself thinking negatively, try to reframe the thought in a more positive way. This doesn't mean lying to yourself or ignoring real problems. It means looking for a more helpful perspective. For example, instead of thinking, I always mess things up, you could think, I made a mistake, but I can learn from this and do better next time. Instead of, this is too hard, try, this is challenging, but I can figure it out step by step. This doesn't mean avoiding all negative information or people, but it means being selective about what you allow into your mind regularly. Just as you choose healthy food for your body, you can choose healthy thoughts for your mind. Setting and visualizing goals. Write down specific goals for different areas of your life: career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Then spend time regularly visualizing yourself achieving these goals. See yourself succeeding, feel the emotions of success, and imagine the positive impact on your life. This practice helps keep you motivated and focused on what you want to create rather than what you want to avoid. It also helps you recognize opportunities that align with your goals. Overcoming common obstacles. Even when people understand the benefits of positive thinking, they often face obstacles that make it difficult to maintain a positive mindset. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. Dealing with negative people. Some people seem determined to be negative about everything. They complain constantly, criticize others, and focus on problems without looking for solutions. Being around these people can drain your energy and make it harder to maintain your own positive attitude. The key is to limit your exposure to chronic negativity while still being compassionate toward others. You can listen to people's concerns without absorbing their negative energy. You can also try to gently redirect conversations toward solutions or positive aspects of situations. Remember that you cannot change other people, but you can control how you respond to them. Don't let someone else's negative attitude destroy your positive mindset. Handling setbacks and failures. Everyone experiences setbacks and failures. They are a normal part of life. The difference between successful and unsuccessful people is not that successful people never fail, but that they respond to failure differently. Positive thinkers see failures as learning experiences and temporary setbacks, not as proof that they are inadequate. When something doesn't work out, they ask, "What can I learn from this?" And "How can I do better next time?" Instead of, "Why does this always happen to me?" Overcoming perfectionism. Some people think that positive thinking means everything should be perfect all the time. When things go wrong, they think their positive thinking isn't working. This is a misunderstanding that can actually make people more negative. Positive thinking is not about creating perfect circumstances. It's about responding to imperfect circumstances in a constructive way. Life will always include challenges, disappointments, and unexpected problems. Positive thinking helps you handle these situations more effectively, not avoid them completely. Maintaining consistency. Like any skill, positive thinking requires regular practice to become a habit. Many people start with enthusiasm, but give up when they don't see immediate results. It's important to understand that changing your thinking patterns takes time and patience. Start with small, manageable changes rather than trying to transform your entire mindset overnight. Focus on one technique at a time until it becomes natural, then add another technique. Celebrate small improvements rather than waiting for dramatic changes. Real-life applications and success stories. The principles of positive thinking can be applied to every area of life. Here are some examples of how people have used these ideas to create positive changes. Career success. Many people have advanced their careers by applying positive thinking principles. Instead of focusing on what they lack, experience, education, or connections, they focus on their strengths and potential. They visualize success in job interviews, believe in their ability to learn new skills, and approach challenges with confidence. One example is Sarah, a young woman who wanted to become a manager but felt intimidated by more experienced colleagues. Instead of thinking, "I'm too young and inexperienced," she focused on her fresh perspective and enthusiasm. She volunteered for challenging projects, asked for feedback, and visualized herself succeeding as a leader. Within 2 years, she was promoted to a management position. Health and wellness. Positive thinking can also support better health outcomes. While it's not a substitute for proper medical care, a positive attitude can help people recover from illness more quickly and maintain healthier lifestyles. Research shows that people with positive attitudes have stronger immune systems and heal faster from injuries and surgeries. They are also more likely to stick with healthy habits like exercise and good nutrition because they believe these efforts will make a difference. Relationships. Positive thinking improves relationships by helping people focus on the good qualities in others and approach conflicts constructively. Instead of keeping score of what their partner does wrong, positive thinkers appreciate what their partner does right. They assume good intentions and look for solutions to problems. This creates a positive cycle. When you treat people with respect and appreciation, they tend to respond more positively to you. Better relationships then support your overall well-being and success in other areas of life. Financial success. Many people have improved their financial situations by changing their thoughts about money. Instead of thinking, "I'll never have enough money," or "rich people are greedy," they develop a more positive relationship with financial success. They focus on creating value for others, believe in their ability to earn more money, and look for opportunities to increase their income. They also practice gratitude for what they already have while working toward their financial goals. Building long-term positive thinking habits. Creating lasting change in your thinking patterns requires commitment and consistency. Here are strategies for building positive thinking habits that will serve you for life. Start small and be patient. Don't try to change everything at once. Choose 1 or 2 techniques that appeal to you and practice them consistently for several weeks. As these become natural habits, you can gradually add more techniques. Remember that you've probably been thinking in certain patterns for years, so it will take time to create new patterns. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small improvements rather than expecting dramatic changes overnight. Track your progress. Keep a journal to track your thoughts, feelings, and experiences as you practice positive thinking. Notice patterns